We have more Majora's Mask Randomizer for you today. I ended up editing a lot of last night's reaction content, so I figured we'd have a little bit of fun, or at least I'd have a little bit of fun. Because, oh man, I kind of need it. I ended up just doing so many reactions in such a short period of time that I'm just kind of like, eh. But it's fine. 3 of them ended up getting bopped. 2 got bopped for... And not the ones you'd think. I had one Project Melody video that got bopped for... How do I word it? It got restricted, right? And then I had another video, the Scalagram Assassin's Creed one, that got restricted as well, which kind of surprised me. So, not really sure what to do with that, honestly. But yeah, it's been a good day so far. I got up a lot earlier than I was planning on. Oh, missed all the bugs. But I figured that it helps me get some stuff out. I actually need a backlog on the TV channel. I need a backlog starting through December pretty soon. Once I'm through December and starting to get into January, I'm in a little bit of a comfortable spot. I'm out through most of November at this point, so I'm getting there. And then React content, I want to make sure that I'm out. I actually haven't posted on the Kizuna Kip channel in so long that I actually lost community permissions. So that's why I've been making posts on there, because I actually physically can't make posts. Because apparently you just lose the ability to make posts, which makes sense if you're under a certain amount of viewers. And I did have to take off a lot of videos, so I mean, it's unfortunately the way it is. But yeah, no, everything last night's up, and I'm very, very pleased about that, because oftentimes it turns out that editing some of that stuff and making sure that it's all up is kind of a pain. And I still have a few more people I have to reach out in regards to reacting. I might have to take several videos down still, which is fine. I mean, it's one of those things that I kind of like a little sad about it, because like everyone says, oh, well, you should be asking for content, right? You should be asking to react content. And then, you know, you follow through on it, but then a lot of other people don't. I know for my own sake that I have upheld my end of that. I have made sure that I have asked, you know, everyone that I'm trying to react to, and, you know, going to be making more business emails, obviously, when I find like, hey, somebody's cool, I want to react to them. React suggestions are in the Discord server. Make sure you're reading the pins, though. Because me and the mods go through every now and again, and if it's not formatted correctly, we bop it. And I know I have a bunch to redo. I know a lot of people like having their the original reactions up. That's actually something I haven't quite understood, is I've had a lot of pushback on deleting some of my reactions. So, for example, I had to delete a specific creator's reactions because they said, hey, you know, I don't want this to take up the full screen. Yeah, totally makes sense. I can get behind that logic. That totally makes sense. But then I had, like, it's not everybody. It's just a few people that are just, like, angry that I'm doing it, I guess, is the word I guess I'll use. And, you know, oh, we should give us a warning. And that's, like, technically it's not my content. I'm reacting to content. So if somebody that owns the content, or on behalf of the person that owns the content, says you need to take this down, I gotta take it down. I don't know. That was kind of the weird one that I had to deal with in the past 2 weeks. So that was interesting. Kenjaku Figuedo, thank you for the sub. How's it going? You're enjoying the content? Yeah, thank you. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming on out. How's Zelda? Oh, it's pretty good. I just ended up starting. We're hopping back into it. I mean, we have most of the big stuff, I think, minus, I think we're missing, is it Twin Mold we're missing? I'm missing, I think, one of the boss's remains. And then we can theoretically just go endgame, but, you know. I figured we would try to flesh out the mask collection a little bit more. Yeah, okay, it was under the rock. So yeah, you have to have bombs. Graph, one of the most common Gen 4 Pokemon teams feel attacked by how accurate it was. I'm assuming Garchomp's on there. Yeah, 30, 45 minutes. I mean, no, then where was the last one? That's so weird. Yeah, no, it's one of those that I get a little tired when I have to consistently do hour-long reacts, and they're just not good for retention as well. Yes, Majora is my favorite Zelda. I'm a huge fan of Twilight Princess, even though I've only run through that once. I've run through Wind Waker, I think, 2-3 times. That one's also pretty good, but Majora's is my favorite. Can I necessarily recommend it because of, you know, Depressing themes. No. Do I like it? Oh, hell yeah. I absolutely love it. You know, Gen 4 was a time for Pokemon. Like, and even then, Gen 5 was still a step up from that. I need... I don't miss him. Ah! Get back here. Oh, it's so weird to aim on this controller. It's better than Mario Sunshine. Like, just gonna... Just state that right now. It's way better still. I don't know, I'm also kind of tired today. Like, I woke up a little early. And, like, I'm not usually up that early. I was actually watching a Morrowind video. And so I just kind of got up and I'm just like, yeah, I don't really know. But, you know, I kind of want to get some stuff out today. And I kind of want to, you know, not lose some momentum. Because there's definitely going to be some days I'm going to have to take off. And I'm just going to be like, yeah, I'm just going to sit here for a bit. It's a nice chill stream. Garchomp, Staraptor, Starter, main 3. Yeah, I could see that. Nidoqueen was actually kind of really good in Gen 4 as well. Like, she was kind of a sleeper pick. Kind of like how Moltres is really good in Gen 1 competitive, like RBY. But it took years for it to actually be noticed, if that makes sense. Lucario, yeah, Lucario is a monster as well. I know wasn't Salamence, didn't it get Dragon Dance at a certain point? I think it was in Platinum specifically. That became a monster as well. It became a pretty big powerhouse. I forgot that the Bean Man was the pickup. Randomized sound effects have actually made this even more wild. Bug. Insect, if you will. Ow. It's right there. I can't hit it because it's so close. God. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so good. I don't think we've actually done Captain Kita yet. Well, we done Captain Kita, sorry. We haven't done... What's the other one? The Kana Graveyard Day 3. We haven't done that yet. Okay, so that's 2. 1, 2. Okay, that's 16. So we need 9 more, I think. I can't remember. It's always 25 or 30. I can't remember which one. Resonance is the whole thing. Right. I mean, honestly, I sleep a whole lot anymore, but I think I'm hitting that age where I'm just like, God, I'm just so sleepy anymore. I'm just so tired. Sonata of Awakening. Actually, I need to remember Sonata of Awakening. I always forget it. Which I kind of like 3D that I gave you kind of a guide. Up, left, up, right. Okay. Maybe realize how quick he can get 90% of the team. Yeah, now Sinnoh was pretty great, which I'm gonna have to make my way back through Sinnoh at some point. Probably gonna restart my Pearl, you know, just because what else do I do? The goal is to actually stream each of the mainline games. It's just gonna take me a second to get to that point. You know, because scheduling, all that fun stuff. I can realistically only upload so much in a given week. I thought there were 3 here. That's so weird. I'm pretty sure these other 2 are just wasps. I'm pretty sure. Alright, and we're going over here. Did I avoid the other one? I know there's another one here. Ooh, I'll take that. That was a good shot. Favorite Pokemon champion? Oh man, that's a good one. God. I mean, I have a thing for Lance. Because, I mean, you know, more OG, right? I have a thing for Lance. God, if I had to go on competitive ability, probably Cynthia. I think Cynthia would take it. I mean, I'd have to think long and hard about it. But offhand, my gut just says Cynthia. She's got that goth aesthetic. She's got the absolutely goated team. So it's gotta be Cynthia, I would say. Yeah, so that should be it for this room. So we're at 20. Pixels. There we go. I was having issues the other VOD of this. I don't know what was going on. Okay, there should be one there. There's got to be 30 then, right? Thought it was way closer than I actually was. Steven's also a good champion choice. Like, he's actually pretty good. He has a really strong team, too. I don't know what the trend is with Pokemon champions and having, I guess, kind of subpar teams now, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, Geeta's was like, it was okay, I guess, for Scarlet and Violet. It wasn't anything I'd write home about, unfortunately. Like, it was, like, her team was okay. I mean, like, seeing, what was it, Glamora? That was kind of cool. But it was, like, kind of a niche thing, right? Right? Did something. Well, it didn't do what I wanted it to. Yeah, so I'm at 24. Am I going to be one short again? Because I'm really, really missing it if so. Or it's bugging out, but I don't think it is. There's a second one. Okay, I think the rest are up in the tree now. Oh, all right. This tree has a weird hitbox. There we go. So that's another 3. $28. 29th. Is the last one on one of these? Because I didn't do anything different than last time. That's weird. If so. There, yeah, no, that's weird. Guess we didn't need the bombs. I don't know what I did different that last time that I ran through this. So bombs aren't required. You do need Sonata of Awakening. Helps if you have Hook Shot, but I mean, it's not mandatory. Getting outside of Woodfall, you'll be able to do this, I mean, pretty easily. So, I don't know. That's a little strange to me. I thought I was gonna die. You see, a while back, someone told me I could become rich, and he gave me this mask. Isn't this, I mean, a form of this is in Twilight Princess, right? The Poe collector, right? Said the instructions were inscribed somewhere in here, but when I went to look, I was cursed. If I had known it would have been such an ordeal, I never would have taken it. Here, take it. It's yours. Yeah, Diantha was a great design, and it's a piece of heart, whatever. Diantha from Gen 6 was a great design, but yeah, I can see that's kind of where that started, isn't it? The subpar quote-unquote champions, as it were, which is really unfortunate. Like, it's really unfortunate, to be fair. I mean, there's a couple things we can do. I think the biggest thing we can do, let's go for, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the Spider House in time. Let's just wait for a night of the second day. How many champions commit to a type to counter? Right. And at least in Gen 1 specifically, it turned into Lance really didn't have any types that countered it. I mean, other dragon types, yes, but there wasn't really anything to counter dragon types in Gen 1. So you could argue Gen 5 as well, right? You know, things like, you know, Getsis was actually really cool in that aspect because Hydreigon was an absolute menace type-wise alone, right? It could do mixed, it could do physical, it could do special attack, it could be bulky. And I mean, we kind of saw a resurgence of Hydreigon in, you know, early VGC for Scarlet and Violet. So it's just interesting to see how, as the game changes, that we even see things like champions change. And I mean, yeah, there's ways to make the games harder. Hardcore Nuzlocks. And I mean, I've definitely had some difficulty in modern Pokemon games. I know a lot of people are craving just kind of a battle experience. They don't really care about the story. Like, if you gave someone, I don't know, XD Gale of Darkness 2.0 Boogaloo 2023 edition, right? Or if you gave somebody, you know, just Pokemon Stadium Switch 2, right? I think a lot of people would be very, very happy with just a battling simulator as long as the animations were clean and it performed well. Because I think a lot of us are at the point that there's a lot of us that'll just play for competitive Pokemon's sake. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just what players choose to do with their time. But then again, there's a lot of people that go for the story. Like, I actually, a buddy of mine and me actually really liked Scarlet and Violet's, like, school theme because it was a story about bullying. It was a story about carving out your own niche, a story about finding your own place. And it was actually kind of cool in that aspect. And so, like, for Pokemon's target demographic, right? Yeah, it's going to make a little bit of sense. And even then, forgot about that. And even then, as an adult, you're going to be able to find some other cool things. So it's not that... Also, Ogerpon. The internet's dying over Ogerpon, and I love it. Which, yes, I know I do have to get to it. This will come out long after, but I have started doing Pokemon Mondays and Nintendo Tuesdays. Nintendo Tuesdays is going to be, you know, I got to get through Zeldas, I got to go do Animal Crossing stuff, you know, stuff like that. So it's an excuse to do that. And it also makes sure, like, hey, if you just want Nintendo stuff, hey, come back on this day. Oh, this is the Dompe minigame, isn't it? I don't think I actually have... I don't think I have anything in here. Yeah, I don't think I randomized this. Yeah, then I gotta go through Dumpy's house. The fact that he's just a crypt under his house, I don't know. Right, and that's kind of why I label some of the things that I do. I did expand Spooktober through November, so anything coming out in November will also be Spooktober themed. And so we're actually seeing, like, I got Resident Evil 6 out through January at this point, early January. And, you know, I'm going to be keeping up that theme. I'm going to start labeling them a little differently as well. I'm working on a labeling system for that. We're going to go to Great Bay. We're going to try Spider House. I think I can do it. Think is the keyword. Hey, how's it going? So there are things on in the background. It's just finding the time to, one, get caught up, because reaction content's effectively my job, if that makes sense. And then so doing things like this is my ability to enjoy things, my ability to, well, not that I don't enjoy react content, right? But, like, how do I word it? Just, like, think about things differently. Like, do something that, like, I want to do necessarily, because there's absolutely things I can't do with react content, which is, I mean, it's just the nature of the beast. Spirit Pillar for Arceus. That sounds amazing. No, I've heard a lot of good things about PokeMMO. I just haven't really delved into it. Spooter. I should be able to do Spider House. There's a couple sections that maybe I can't do because fire arrows, but that's a maybe. So I led my shot, and I'm surprised I got that. Oh, right, I'm wearing blast mask. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, no, I can't do it. I can't physically do it then. Which is, oh, I can't even get out of here because I don't have Goron mask. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. At that point, we're just gonna have to go back in time. But we did find out everything in the graveyard. We did do Captain Kita. We did do first Spider House. So, I mean, I guess our next kind of task is to really go for Snowhead. I mean, I guess we could also go back through... We can go back through Great Bay to a degree. I might do that, actually, because I have access to it. I need to slow down some. Because we need the bow and arrow to progress through Woodfall past a certain point. So I could do Great Bay. We'll do Great Bay. Rules for legendary Pokemon MMOs. You have to accept all challenges if challenged and the winner takes legendary. I mean, that's kind of cool. Whoop, wrong one. Actually, I have a better thing that I need to do right now. Potentially. So we need to go to Great Bay. Because we need to, 1, do the fish side quest. 2, we need to do the egg side quest. There's absolutely things that we can do here. So on so right now I need to find fish. I suppose I'm trying to remember where the fish spawns are, because you can't exactly use a bottle underwater. I know there's one in Stockpot Inn. I could maybe cheese that worst case scenario. Just leave and wait for it to spawn again. Thought there was another way to get fish spawns though. Hey, how's it going, Wolf? Yep, so now we're going for Great Bay side quest at this point. Yeah, I might have to... I'm gonna have to stockpot in that probably. Because I actually don't know where the fishes are. I could have swore that there was some in Great Bay. What's going on? Oh, you know, just playing some Zelda. Playing some MMR first. Want to get some episodes up, episodes in queue. My next step is going to be, what do you call it? My next step is going to be Pokemon, and I'll probably do that over the course of the next few days as of recording this. Because I'm actually really wanting to finish the Teal Mask before going into Indigo Disc, and that's launching pretty soon. So that should be interesting to kind of go through and kind of see. I'm very, very excited about the Indigo Mask. Or not Indigo Mask, Indigo Disc. Especially because, well, I mean, we're already bordering Unova and Teal Mask. It's kind of good to see, you know, just a return or even acknowledgement of Unova, because it's just been so long. Ooh, excuse me. I would say 2 underrated regions. They're definitely going to be Johto and Unova. The music just kind of fits here. I love it. Isn't this is the mayor's office theme, right? Yeah, I need Fimsh. Fimsh, my beloved. Also before year's end, so it's probably going to be, God, this month specifically, as of this going live, because it'll be going live somewhere probably in December, I think. I need to go ahead and finish Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. I'm in the last leg of it. It's literally just, I need to go talk to people and do things. Mostly it's just me staying busy. Like, I mean, I got a pipeline going for both channels at this point. Best first route bird. I mean, I'm biased towards Starly. Starly has that kind of magic. I mean, it just does. It also gets access to competitively, right, Brave Bird and stuff. So, I mean, it's kind of cool. I can't remember if it's 3 or 4 fish it needs. I think it's 4. But I only have 3 bottles, so we're going to see. Pimsh. Yeah, no, definitely do your work. Thanks for coming on. I definitely appreciate it. I want to make sure that you're not getting in trouble. Yeah, if you just need to just kind of just chill out, just listen, feel free. I'm gonna be live for a few hours, so You know, whatever works for you. One, two, three, 1, 2. Why do they have security questions on accounts? As somebody that used to work in banking, I can tell you that while it's an incredibly frustrating thing to not have those, it makes it so that people can't get into your accounts. At least, I mean, when I was in banking, right? I mean, security questions, passphrases, special phrases, right? You know, verification methods. We had the works, right? So, you know, I get that it's frustrating when you lose access to security questions. Like, I've totally done it too. But it's done in the name of security. I don't know. I kind of dig that this is actually the scientist theme. Bigger Fimsh. Does only one do it now? What? What is that? Wallet. That's wallet. I got money. I got the giant wallet. You know, I was hoping for a better item, but I mean, I guess if the fish just... I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, the fish just spat out money. Like, it's kind of amazing. What do you drink? I just started. Fimsh. I don't have a pictograph, actually. I don't think I can do Eel Rock, actually. Legend of Kip. Oh, man. Be a good series, actually. That'd be a good series name. Some of them do have that, but it also requires more of a personal touch. Like, for example, if someone was trying to log in and they forgot their passphrase, right, in banking, which it has happened. People blank, it's fine, it's whatever. You have to go through a more manual method just to make sure it's not someone else. Because while it's frustrating for, you know, individuals, right, while it's frustrating for you, that would allow the, you know, individuals trying to get access to your account if they could just, you know, oh, we're just gonna, you know, get this, we're just gonna reset your security question just like a password, you know, it could open them up to just someone getting your account who shouldn't have it. I'm trying to remember how this works, actually. I think it's like... Oh god, I don't remember. I think it's the second one. I actually don't remember Eel Rock. I actually just lost myself. Oh, I guess, yeah. I guess it's there. Okay, fair enough. Nope, that was the one. It's the Lost Woods of this game. You're supposed to have the seahorse to guide you, but I don't have the pick-to-box, so I can't grab the seahorse. So that's why I was kind of like, I don't remember where this one goes specifically. At least we know we go here, we go right. We go right twice. Then we go up. Cynthia's theme is Pokemon Colo and Gwen's theme. Kinda. The best at that point, your best option is going to be to contact PlayStation. Like that's going to be your best option. If anything, this is actually a good commentary on games ownership and why it's kind of, you know, why services can be revoked at any time for any given thing, right? I mean, I guess I could start using the excuse I'm old. Back in my day, you know, you went and bought Final Fantasy VII on discs. You went and bought Pokemon XD Gala Darkness on a disc. You went and bought Emerald on a cartridge. It's not like you had some weird, you know, live service, right? It wasn't a live service. It wasn't locked behind a account, you know, that it was tied to. You had it. But I also came from a different era. Oh boy, my favorite, eels and escalators. Mine. Eel. Well, I actually do miss the item from... I do miss the item from the eel, though, or from the seahorse, actually, unfortunately. So that's kind of a problem. Because the seahorses are supposed to drop a piece of heart. Oh, get fucking... Come on, Kip. Fuck off. I think I actually bugged it out there for a second. Dead. Man, I'm so glad I kind of mute it because this audio is going kind of hard. Or at least I heavily nerfed the sound, I guess you could say. I'll take a piece of heart, sure. It's not what I needed, but I mean, I'll take it. I've heard a lot of good things about ESO. I've definitely heard it's questionable in terms of canon, though. Which normally isn't honestly a problem for me. Kind of looks like the eels have like electric green circuitry on them when you look at them, right? Look at the back end of them. Mine. I actually don't remember if it's 4 eggs in this or 3 eggs in this area. And that might be a problem. Okay, there's 2 on this level. Have I ever played Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, absolutely. 100%. I still play it. Well, I say play in the soft sense because, I mean, there's a small local community. Nothing like, you know, YCS level or really even regional level. And really everyone I've kind of played with stopped playing the game long ago. But I mean, I still upkeep decks and stuff. I have very specifically a branded deck. 2 piece of hearts, that's rough. Very specifically branded Despia, if anyone was curious. Mine. I played Striker for a little bit, but branded Despia just kind of felt better. I also am a huge fan of fusions. Okay, we were already there. Should be one popping out now. And then we're going to zoom over here. I think there's only 3, thankfully. Because then I have to go into Pirate's Fortress now. There we go. Oh, there's 2 more above. Okay, so there's 8 total caverns here. Nice. There's that one done. Then we have the last 2 up here. I'm actually running out of magic really quick this run. Looks like we already did that one. We. One. No! Get out of here. Yeah, you got to the Egyptian God Slifer deck. That's pretty cool. The seahorse love has not been rekindled successfully. I think it's tied to the last eel, actually. Cat, how did you get in here? How did you get here? I know for a fact that my door was shut this whole time. I don't understand how you got in here, actually. Like, that's actually kind of crazy. I'll deal with you on break. Give me a minute. Well, I guess we've gone through Eel Rock at this point. We got money from the money fish. Your favorite god card? Oh, God. It used to be Raw, I guess Slifer, if I had to give a definitive, this is my favorite currently. I should actually probably visit the fisherman then. Yeah, no, just cat. I just look over and there's just black mass staring at me on the floor, and I'm just like, huh, that's not supposed to be there. And I just see this cat looking at me like, hello? Yes, human. Would you like to let me out? And I'm like, I didn't even know you were in here. Gee. I swore you went outside earlier. How are you in here, actually? That's a good question. Okay, so we went to Eel Rock, so that means we need to deposit the huevos. What do you mean items work there? Yes, it does. That is, yes, liquid. I'm assuming that this is going to at least lead somewhere. It very well could not, is unfortunate. The unfortunate thing. It very well could not drop anything good. It could drop a silver rupee for all I know. Which would be pretty sad. I mean, it could also drop Goron Mask. It could drop a number of things. You just never know. It's the Family Guy what's in the box meme. But what's in the box? I don't know if I can get that last one though, is the weird thing. Because I still don't have the bow and arrow. Because I still haven't got a quiver drop. I'm gonna keep that for just in case. Okay. So now we need to check really quick if there's any way that seahorse love can happen. I was like, why aren't any levers spawning? Honestly, this is actually kind of a cool, like, makeshift, like, seaside town. It really is. Like, you don't need a lot of buildings, because it really... Back in the day, we had to use our imagination a lot more. Catch any fish. And hand myself. I was hoping you were coming to share with me. That's like you'd be saying anyways. Really warm. Fishing at all. Right. Do I have to talk to the seahorse? Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, I don't know the pictograph is the thing. I don't... If I had the Pictobox, it'd be a different story. So, alas, we cannot do that, unfortunately. But, alas, we have covered a lot of ground. Thank you, everyone, for coming out to this episode of Majora's Mask Randomizer. What do you think is behind the seahorse love? What do you think is behind this gentleman over here? What do you think is in the fish tank? You think it's going to be good? Think it's going to not be? Let me know in the comments section. I'll see you in the next one.